Celer Network. This is a hugely undervalued crypto. They have done incredible things in the last few years. This is one of the most used bridge systems in all of crypto. So far in this market cycle, they've done pretty well in terms of gains from bear to bull. I want to take a look at what this can hit. I think there's still legs on this to do really well, especially as we see continued emergences of L1s as well. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were coins that I expected were going to make me a lot of money. And if you'd have done the same, if you'd have put in $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos, and sold them after about 16 months, 17 months, your total profit from 100 into each would have been over 123 grand. That's in under a year and a half. Where else are you going to make money like this? Now, I don't share the coins that I'm in on Facebook, on YouTube anymore. I do share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So when you go onto the site, if you were to join straight up, you would see my entire portfolio. If you go onto the site, you'll see what the members have earned since being there. You'll see what I've said in the past. This is all public record. We have thousands of members on the site, and the reason for that is the money that they're making. And again, you'll be able to see what the members have made on the website. When I add to my portfolio, what I will do is jump onto the site. I will tell my members what coin I'm adding and at what price and what percentage of my cash I'm going to put in. When I sell one of my coins, I will let my members know what coin I'm selling and at what price. So my members get in on coins at the same price, get out of coins at the same price. So they make the same profit, but they don't have to do any work at all. If you don't have your portfolio sorted, you've got a few weeks, maybe a couple of weeks. Market's been experiencing a pullback right now, which is the perfect time to sort your portfolio out. And if you're not confident about it, if you're unsure about it, go read copymycrypto.com, because if you do, I think you'll realize that it's a service you've got to try, guys. Now, Celer Network. So in the last bull cycle, absolutely banged, like it hit about 14 cents. In fact, let's double check. What was its all-time high? 19 cents. 19 cents. So quite a way to go to get back to that high. Now, where is it? So, Celer Network has 7.7 billion tokens, 77% of the supply. There's not going to be a dump on this market. It's on every exchange, so it isn't going to get a listing bounce. But what is it? It's a blockchain interoperability protocol. It's literally a one-click user experience for accessing tokens that are DeFi, GameFi, NFT, governance, and more across multiple chains. Developers can literally build interchain native dApps using the Celer's interchain messaging framework to gain access to efficient liquidity utilization across multiple chains. Users of Celer-enabled dApps will enjoy the benefits of a multi-blockchain ecosystem, and it's a single transaction UX, so it's all from a single chain without huge additional efforts for you as the end user. It was founded in 2018 by a team of engineers. The four co-founders of Celer hold PhDs in computer science from universities like MIT and UC Berkeley, and all have a history with high-profile tech companies as well. What makes Celer unique fundamentally changes how blockchain dApps are built and used. Instead of deploying multiple isolated copies of smart contracts, you can literally create one single smart contract that is shared across multiple different blockchains. Users of Celer enabled, that's exactly the same sentence. Why would you even bother putting that? Celer uses smart contracts that are deployed on each chain paired with the State Guardian network, which is a Tendermint-based blockchain. And this basically allows for multi-blockchain interoperability. To send a message or invoke a smart contract function, or a user or a dApp will first send their intention as a message on the source chain. Then the validator, the State Guardian network, will reach a consensus on the existence of such a message and concurrently generate a stake-weighted multi-signature, and that then is relayed to the destination and it's deployed. It is a fluid and easy to use system. When you actually check on how they're getting on as well, in the short space of time that they've been up and running. Where is the bridge? Bridge. There we go. Explorer, that's what we want. So, in the short time that they've been up and running, they have managed to do quite significant things. I mean, in the last 24 hours alone, over 7,000 transactions, and that is obviously, based on like a weekend as well. Like, I'm recording this on a Monday, so the last 24 hours was a Sunday where less stuff happens anyway. But generally, absolutely magnificent, the amount of work that they've actually got done. Obviously as well, what is beneficial to something like Celer is that as we see tons of chains being added on a constant basis, as we see the emergence of new L2s, something like Celer then benefits because they will add the integration into their chain system so that brings more volume, brings more liquidity. Also, it benefits all developers because now there's more chains that they can deploy on. They currently support 45 chains, and 175 tokens are supported across those chains. Again, pretty damn good. And it's one of the most used. It's one of the most used bridge systems in all of crypto. Where's the block? So they now support Blast. They've integrated with Illumine X. Now support Scroll. Now support Manta Pacific, Oasis Sapphire, Linear. These are all just like integrations that continue to happen. They've expanded support for BRC20 bridging as well. All of these continue to happen very regularly. So this is the multi-blockchain operating system. As I said, the State Guardian network is a proof-of-stake blockchain built on Tendermint. The SGN serves as the message router between different blockchains for Celer products. Celer's C-Bridge and Interchain messaging framework both leverage the SGN in cross-chain transactions. Time buffer-wise, this is so much better than what we see in a number of different bridges that we've seen. So that's why they use the stake-weighted attestation, because then you don't have to worry about the messaging protocol beforehand. From my perspective, this is one of the strongest projects in terms of bridges around. They've yet to have any sort of issue at all, and they've had consistent success with the bridging. They've done billions of dollars in a very, very, very short space of time as well. They should actually update the volume more regularly, Yeah, they really should. But they're supporting a lot of projects as they're building. They also have funds allocated for building. They've also got their SDKs all set up, so anyone that wants to build with Celer IM, they're then sorted immediately for all other blockchains that they support. Again, allowing access to great liquidity. I think as we see greater emergence of more and more and more and more layer 2s, and we've seen Blast come out, in the past couple of years, we've seen from Polygon to Optimism to Immutable X to Arbitrum to Chromia. There's so many L2s. There's so many L2s. There's so many L1s. Avalanche, Solana, all of these, came out in the last few years. And we continue to see more. Sui, whatever. They're all bouncing out. And every time that a new L1 that is really popular comes out, or an L2 comes out that's really popular, Celer will benefit long term. And Honestly, I think this is one that will probably hit a new all-time high in the next bull cycle, because fundamentally, I think this is undervalued. They allow the developers to deploy on all of these platforms, on all of these blockchains without issue. If you're a developer, why wouldn't you go there? Because then you can get liquidity on everything that you want. It makes things so damn easy. And if it was to hit $1, it would have a 7.7 billion market cap. Can it hit $1? I think it can. I think a fair target is, 30 cents is its previous high. So I think 30 cents is a fair target, but I actually think 50 cents is very, very achievable. 50 cents is, about 60% higher than its all-time high. 66.6%, whatever. Which obviously is quite high. However, this literally supports every blockchain out there. And they're doing volume. They're doing very good volume regularly over the past several years. They've done billions and billions and billions and billions of volume, of dollars of volume, and bridging across networks, especially as well as we see congestion rise, which we will in this bull cycle. We'll see blockchains get backed up. We'll see Solana switch off for the bazillionth time. People are going to want to bridge out of different chains. And where will they go? A lot will go to Celer, which is why when those congestions happen and stuff, I could easily see bridging occurring and Celer being one of the beneficiaries of that as well. So I think 50 cents is a very, very fair target. It would not shock me to see this do way, way more. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Do you think it can do? Do you think I'm overestimating it, or do you think it's going to do even more than I suggested in 50 cents? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. And if you want to make the same profits as me in this bull cycle, all you have to do is join up at copymycrypto.com. There is a link in the description. Copymycrypto.com is where I dive into the markets every day. When I find coins that are winners, I buy them, which means I will jump onto my site, tell my members about the coin that I'm going to buy, the profits it can have, what price I'm buying that coin at, as well as what percentage of my money I'm putting in. My members can copy along exactly, so there is no work for the members. When I sell a coin, I also do the same thing. I tell my members what coin I'm selling and at what price. So again, my members get out of coins at the same price. So again, no work for the members. If you go onto the site, you'll see what they've earned. There's a reason that there are thousands of members, and that is the reason. The markets, we've been in a bull cycle for a while now, and we've had the halving. We're probably going to experience a pullback for another couple of weeks, maybe a bit longer. And it's the perfect time to sort your portfolio out, because after the downturn is finished, markets are going to ride high and ride fast. And if you don't have your portfolio sorted, go read copymycrypto.com, because if you do, I think you'll realize that it's a website you got to try out, guys. And that's it from me. Have a good day. Bye-bye.